Hey guys, how you doing? This oh, this is going to be a fun video. Okay. Now it seems like our dear little Alice has learned how to get access to public records and even police records. Okay? You're a crafty little thing, you are. Okay? So, if you're so interested in my family, I'll give you a little history lesson, okay? Let me tell you the story of how my brother was sent to prison, okay? First of all, let me say that my brother has never been all there. Okay? He's a kid in a man's body. He's a kid, okay? I don't know how else to say it, okay? I will say that I helped raise my brother. I was 13 when he was born. My mother was sick a lot, and my dad worked a lot, so I was there taking care of my brother. In fact, he called me Mom a lot. So I even had to take him on dates with me. That was a real joy. Anyway, the prison thing. Mike had babysat for this one friend of his, and I just read the article, the Orlando Sentinel. I had no idea that was even in the paper. But anyway, he was playing around with the kid, and he farted in his face. Okay, that's what my brother did. Farted in the kid's face. Okay, that's a terrible thing to do. Anyway, I'm not trying to be light of it, but there was some arguing between the parents. They wanted Mike to do something, and he didn't want to do it or wanted to loan money, something. Anyway, they made up the story. Well, they put a police report against him. They came and got him. He didn't stay in long. He came out. Meanwhile, my son found some DVDs in Mike's room and turned them into the police. And so I helped. They didn't have enough evidence to say Mike was guilty of anything, so they let him go. But in the meantime, they called me and they called my son, and they said, they told me, if you don't cooperate with us, we're going to press charges against your son because it was in his house, blah, blah, blah. So I said, okay. I did what the police told me to do, and they came and got him again. He wasn't out of jail, I don't know, a couple hours. Right back in. First little line, Alice. That's what he was charged with to begin with. That's not, they didn't have enough evidence of anything that had happened, okay? There was none. The DVDs, however, yeah, he had them. He had them. And I helped put my brother back in prison because he had him because it was the wrong thing to do. Okay? Now, let me say this. If anything happens to my brother in prison, he gets hurt or killed or stabbed, this is going to be on you, Glenda, and you, Alice. It's going to be your fault, okay? And you're not going to be happy when I get through doing what I'm going to do. But just putting it out there. I'm sure I'll lose subs over this, knowing that I have a brother that's in prison, blah, blah, blah. But hey, if they want to be like that, go ahead. Glenda, there's a lot of things that I know about you and your lifestyle firsthand that I have not said to anybody, and I've not made videos. I have just thought with myself, no, it's not the right thing to do. Yes, go ahead. She's in the wrong. No, it's not the right thing to do. Well, let me tell you, sweetie, it's on now, okay? No more holding back for me. No more holding back, okay? I've got many things planned, and you're just gonna love it. Yeah. Because if anything happens to my brother, you're gonna pay. You will pay. And if anything happens to my brother, then the Church of the Sullied Ministries will be destroyed. And you're looking at the person who will, pretty much handle it, the whole thing. Like I said, I've held a lot of things back and never said a thing, but that stops now. And anyway, oh, you said I raised my son Alice. Well, you're speaking for Glenda, so actually it's both of you. You said I raised my brother, which pretty much is true, until I went in the Navy. And then my mom was alone and had to raise him alone, okay? Now, shit, forgot what I was going to say. Damn it. Anyway, I did not raise him. He called me mom, by the way. I did not raise him to do this kind of thing. I don't approve of it. That's why I helped get him sent up to the big house, okay? And I am not supporting him. I send him no money. I maybe have talked to him a couple times, but I don't support him. And I've had some issues with my family, distant family, because they think I don't care about him. But hey, I can't support him. No, it's not going to happen. However, Glenda, you have one son, and I'm going to say, thanks, Lele, allegedly, maybe, possibly, whatever, son that was killed by a drunk driver, and he had some drugs in his system while he was, in that accident. And then you have another son that allegedly, possibly, maybe, I can't do it as good as you, Lele, I'm sorry. Got caught selling dope to kids outside of school. Now, who's a rotten parrot? Oh, that reminds me, one little tidbit of information. Wasn't it you, Glenda, who your kid's dog died because of something and it was laying on the street right outside your house? Didn't you just drive your kids back and forth looking at their dead dog and saying stuff about how it's their fault? What a shit thing to say to your kids. Yeah, left the dog there, left him there on the side of the road, and made your kids look at it when you drove in and out of the driveway. Oh, nice. So anyway, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot of new videos to make, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy them. So take it easy, take the long way home.